Hello again, this is Jim Ave for our presentation on the reflection paper assignment. This paper or this assignment will be done at the end of the course in December, and the purpose of this assignment is just allow you to reflect about the professional portfolio assignments and the Courage and Calling text. So I have some things that you need to write about. The first thing is you're going to provide one total paragraph, no more than one total paragraph, briefly describing the three codes or practice standards and the three codes of professional responsibilities that were covered this semester. Don't need to go into a lot of detail, just provide a summary for these that were covered. So that's only 5 points, one total paragraph. Okay. Second part, and I will suggest that you have section titles for all these different elements of the paper. So as you think back about the 6 different areas, the 3 codes and the 3 standards that we've covered this semester, which one of them, or it might be more than one, it could be multiple of them, is your strength? Which one, it's your element. This is something that you do well. Like one of my areas that I always thought I did, that was my strength as an athletic trainer, was doing the evaluations, injury evaluations. So as you look at these 6 different areas, which one of them is your strength? Again, it can be more than one. It can be a couple of them. Why is it your strength? What makes it something that you do just naturally? You're gifted at it. You enjoy doing it. It gives you energy when you do it. You find joy doing it. What about it makes it that way? How can you continue to improve in these areas? You reflected on some of this already, so you can go back and read some of those reflections and continue to discuss how you can improve on the things that you already do well, and don't focus on the things that you don't do well. And the third thing that I want you to think of as you reflect back on your semester, the fall semester, what was the most significant thing or things that you learned this semester? This could include things about your own clinical skills as you think about your athletic training clinical practice. You can include some things that you never expected to learn about your place in employment, coworker, or yourself. This is wide open. I don't want you to think about other classes. Specifically, I'd like you to stay within the athletic training realm and this class or your workplace. So I should say, that one, these two, your strengths and the most significant thing you've learned this semester are both 1 page each. So that's that. And then our next section is your final Courage and Calling reflection. This is the reflection where you're going to think back at the book as a whole and what were some of the main takeaways that you can use 2, 3, 5 years down the road. Which is something that really impacted you. This reflection's 1 to 2 pages. Next section is, if we look at this is really a reflection on one of our PSLOs, or the Program Student Learning Outcomes, and we're looking specifically at PSLO number 3, because this class is really designed to meet that specific PSLO. And so I want you to think about this and say, I'm just going to read this. Describe how completing the professional portfolio assignments has caused you to practice continuous professional learning to further your own professional development, so that you are an advocate for the athletic training profession, and how you are a responsive and reflective athletic trainer. Now, I provided you a document in the class. It's from the National Association of Sport and Physical Education. And this document was designed to help graduate program directors like myself to develop an advanced physical education teaching master's program. But we've used this document to develop our PSLOs. So yes, it's geared towards PE teachers, non-athletic trainers, but the principles are the same. That's one of the things that we want to learn throughout this grad program. Is we want to take principles from other areas and apply it to athletic training. So use that document because it talks about these terms up here above. What I want you to do is explain what these terms mean. What's it mean to practice continuous professional learning to further your own professional development? What's that mean? So describe what that means first. What's it mean to be an advocate for athletic training? What's it mean that you are a responsive and reflective athletic trainer? Describe what those mean and then explain how completing the professional portfolio assignments has caused you to do these things. This particular reflection is about a page or so, might be a little bit more. Last thing you need to do is report your total number of hours worked from weeks 11 through 15. In the last week or so in the class, you may just estimate your total number of hours. That's fine. I don't think anybody here is going to have a problem meeting the total number of hours requirement for this class. It's a accreditation issue. Since this is a practicum, in order for this class to be a 3-hour class or a 3-unit course, you have to work a minimum 9 hours a week in a practicum setting. All right, use Microsoft Word. Provide a title page. Use 1-inch margins, 12-point fonts. Double space your paper. Write in the first person. Blah 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 blah. You can read all that stuff on your own. As always, if you have questions, post them in the Q&A forum so I can answer them, because more likely other students have the same questions.